Friends, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will discuss and attempt to solve various types of questions related to the 6th chapter of JEE syllabus, that is Laws of Gravitation. This chapter is comparatively vast and much involved, so we made 2 video clips. You are watching this first clip. This chapter covers universal laws of gravitation, acceleration due to gravity, variation of acceleration due to gravity with altitude and depth, Kepler's law of planetary motion, gravitational energies, orbital velocity and escape velocity, and application of the gravitational laws to the motion of geostationary satellites. The first question is based on universal law of gravitation, and you are asked to name the constant g and its value. The correct answer is option 3. The constant g is called universal gravitational constant and its value is 6.674 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter per kg square. The second question is also based on universal law of gravitation, and you are asked to compare the force of attraction when distance between the objects becomes 50% with respect to original distance. The correct answer is option 4. Here you will have to use the formula for the force of attraction between 2 objects and simply find the ratio by changing the distance to 50% of the original distance. The next question is based on the formula for acceleration due to gravity, that is g equal to capital G multiplied by capital M divided by r square. The correct answer is option 2. The new acceleration due to gravity will be double of the initial acceleration due to gravity. You can observe how we arrived at the new value by using the formula for acceleration due to gravity g. Next question is about calculating acceleration due to gravity when both mass and radius of the planet changes. It is a hypothetical question. You will have to use the same formula for acceleration due to gravity. The correct answer is option 4. The new acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the planet is 8 times the original value. Here you can observe how the new value of g is calculated. Next question is based on variation of acceleration due to gravity with altitude. As the object goes away from the surface of Earth, the value of acceleration due to gravity g falls down and follows gravitational rules. The formula for calculating g at an altitude is well documented. The correct answer is option 3. The new acceleration due to gravity at a height equal to the radius of the Earth will drop down to 25% of g at the surface of Earth. The next question is based on variation of acceleration due to gravity with depth. Depth means going down the surface of Earth. Remember that only the portion of Earth from the position of the object to the center of the Earth contributes to g. Mass of Earth between its surface and position of the object does not contribute to g. The correct answer is option 1. You can see how g is calculated with change in depth. Next question is from Kepler's laws of planetary motion. Planets move around the star in elliptical orbits. Semi-major and semi-minor axes are referred to axes of elliptical orbits of planetary motion. The correct answer is option 4. Kepler's equation is to be used to solve this question, which states that square of the orbital period is proportional to cube of semi-major axis. Next question is about gravitational potential energy. The correct answer is option 1. The gravitational potential energy of the satellite Earth system is given by gmm divided by r plus square. Next question is based on Newton's laws of motion. Here 2 objects fall on the surface of Earth from different heights. You can calculate height based on the time the object takes to reach the surface of Earth. The correct answer is option 3. The second object was dropped from an altitude of 4 times the altitude of the first object. To solve this question, use the formula h equal to u into t plus half gt square. The last question is about the time of flight of the object when dropped from a height. The correct answer is option 1. This question can be solved by using the formula V equal to U plus or minus G into T. When the object is going against gravity, the sign is negative, and if the object is moving along the direction of gravity, the sign is positive. This takes us to the end of this video. Please look into our apps on Google Play where you will find much more such tricky and challenging questions, tips and tricks to prepare for JEE in a confident way. Thank you, and if you liked this video, please give a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.